IETM for Beginners, a quick guide to IETM. Interactive Electronic Technical Manual, in short, is called IETM. Training Aids to Defense Client. If you are a supplier of defense, then along with the system equipment you also need to provide training aids like CBT, charts and blow-up diagrams, video films, training work modules and a few sets of hard copies of the manuals and IETM. Till 2015, mainly hard copies and PDFs in DVDs used to be in deliverables. From 2015 onwards, IETM is used in RFQ or SOTR or scope as a deliverable. Let's understand the meaning of the IETM first. Manual. Manual means any literature organized or written in a prescribed manner to guide the user. Technical manual. This means the literature is technical, like user manuals, maintenance manuals, etc. Hard copy. Electronic technical manual. This means the manual is available in the form of an electronic version, which simply means digital format or soft copy. It can be a PDF file or a database-driven software application. Interactive Electronic Technical Manual. Let us first understand the meaning of interactive. The meaning of interactive is to people or things influencing each other, allowing a two-way flow of information between an electronic device, computer, and a user responding to a user's input, involving the actions or input of a user. Especially, it means when the electronic user manuals interact and respond with the user, that is you, it will become an interactive electronic technical manual. So, how will the manual respond to you and your question? Let's see. Interactive features will be like navigation. Linear navigation, moving in the fixed or predefined path, that is, next and previous topics. Non-linear navigation, it means the user can go to any topic randomly. Page search. Global search. Best matched. Content tree. Related topics. Core IETM. Documents. Drawings. Interactivity. Hyperlinks. Hotspots. Text hotspot. Image hotspot. Video hotspot. Bookmarks. Annotation. The documents and pages are many, hence, for easy and fast accessibility, complete content is converted and stored as a database. Whenever the user wants some information, IETM software produces the information in a fraction of a second. IETM is a combination of software applications and databases. What is the use or purpose of the IETM? Any manual's purpose is to give information related to the equipment to the end user for quick reference. All the technicality is written in detail so that when an issue arises, the user can refer to the manual, as every time OEM or technical person or subject matter expert might not be available on the spot to resolve the issue. If the manual has 10 pages, users can refer easily. But any system used by the defense will have multiple manuals and thousands of page counts, and many times a user has to cross-refer between manuals, intramanual and intermanual to resolve the issue. Referring to 10 to 15 hard copy or even soft copy books simultaneously will be difficult and time-consuming. Using IETM software, users can solve in a single click and seconds. How to access the IETM? IETM is a web-based application like our bank software or any other web application. The graphic user interface will be provided to use IETM, through which users can interact and get the desired data. Like all other standard software, unauthorized users cannot access the IETM. IETM is login-based application. Only users having valid login credentials can access the software. Based on the user log credentials, data will be provided to the user. IETM has two types of users and one administrator. Maintainer. Operator. If the operator logs in, the user gets all the content related to operator use. Similarly, if the maintainer logs in, only maintenance-related content is visible for that user. Ideally, all the content is available for both users because the purpose of the IETM is to refer to the manual to fix the issue. Administrators can create users who can see the user's navigation and login history and interact with the users using user dashboards through annotations. In any case, only OEM has the right to update or modify the content. Users can only refer to the content. What inputs are needed from OEM to create IETM? All the soft copies of user manuals to be converted to IETM. All images, videos, and drawings to be integrated into IETM. Table of contents tree structure. Subject matter expert to resolve technical clarifications. All the manuals should be editable, that is, open files which does not have passwords or locks, and copy protected PDFs. Minimum hardware requirements for optimal performance of IETM. No high-end hardware or servers are required to run IETM. However, if more concurrent users, then a good configuration server with good LAN connectivity must be ensured. i3 with 8 GB RAM systems is the minimum configuration required for the server or for node. Deliverables. Based DB, manuals are covered in the database. IETM Viewer Software. User Manual and Installation Manual. Standards Compliance. The IETM framework complies with Indian Defence Standards JSG 0852. What is IETM and what is not IETM? IETM versus 3D blowups. There is a misconception about IETM. As the name indicates interactive, people assume that it is a 3D based on blowup software. Interactive means users can browse or cross-refer or interact with the software to search on a particular topic or subtopic. 3D animations and blowups can be taken as separate tasks based on the complexity of the system and the level of blowups that you want. We have a separate division to take up such assignments. If your scope or SOTR or RFP says IETM, then stick to IETM only. These 3D animations, 3D blowups and virtual reality cost more than IETM cost. They will be good to see definitely, but they are not part of IETM. If your client wants 3D and if the scope specifically mentions 3D, then it is a separate deliverable but not IETM. There is no link between IETM and 3D. If you have 3D animations or blowups, you can integrate into IETM. Understand the difference between IETM versus CBT versus virtual reality. Another important point to check is which IETM level the client or scope is asking for. Generally, they may ask for level 3 or level 4. If your RFQ is 5 years old, around 2016 to 17, then they may ask for level 2 or 3. Level 3 costs less price than level 4. If you have a choice to select, then select IETM 3 as it is very economical. The latest RFPs or SCOPE asks for level 4 only. Costing of IETM. Level of IETM, is it level 3 or level 4? Cost will be based on the number of pages that are to be converted. Vendor calculates cost per page. And the fixed cost of IETM viewer software. If you want to create IETM by yourself, then you also need to buy IETM authoring software. What are these levels? Level 1 is any PDF file. Level 2 is a PDF file with hyperlinks from the table of contents to the body, etc. Level 3 is an HTML application. More hyperlinks, simple search. A content tree having log-in screen with a hard-coded username and password and supplied in the format of exe so that Windows can easily open. Level 4 is software plus content or manuals converted as database. Regarding level 5, rest assured, till 2028 it will be level 4 only. As of now, there is nothing practically called level 5. Few are calling virtual reality and augmented reality and artificial intelligence level 5. Pulling data from many user inputs and analyzing and giving results are done in level 5. IETM software cannot pull the data from various real-time points as no OEM will give the real-time information to third-party software directly. Yes, if the information is available offline, then that information can be imported into IETM and can be used as a reference. Implementing VR, AR, and artificial intelligence itself costs 10 times more than actual equipment cost. Hence, for the next few years, till AR, VR, and artificial intelligence are affordable,